Lauren's going to cry and laugh all at the same time. When and how did you and Lauren first meet?
Mm, starting off with a banger. We met at a Teak Tau Kappa Epsilon day drink. The first day drink after I got into my fraternity, I believe, and I saw Lauren there, and I was obviously somewhat attracted to her. Uh, not very sober, but I remember back in the day she had that like blowout hair, and I absolutely loved it. So, for lack of a better way to put it, and without anything better to say, I just went up to her and just right in her face just said, "I love your hair," and that led to like being friends on Facebook and then texting, and then the rest is kind of history.
Briefly describe your first date or whatever you would consider to be your first date.
The first date was at Monmouth, and I cheated because I saw the question beforehand because I couldn't remember the restaurant name, but we went to an Italian restaurant right down the street from my junior year house, which was on Larchwood Ave, and it was called La Scarpetta. It's like some Italian pizzeria restaurant. I think we split chicken franchise and chicken parm. Uh, yeah, I think those are the dishes, but yeah, Lauren probably won't remember the restaurant name, but that was the first official date.
What is your favorite clothing item of Lauren's?
Uh, that's a good one. I don't know if I have like one specific item, but I would say anytime she wears like long, flowy summer dresses, I'm kind of a sucker for that. And then on the other hand, whenever she dresses like super like comfy, cozy type of clothes, like sweatshirt and shorts in the apartment, like I think she looks awesome too. So I would say the summer dresses or like the casual clothes.
What is something that Lauren does that annoys Brett?
That Lauren does that annoys me. Okay. Whenever she cooks a meal and it's a new meal, or even like one she's done before, um, I will either be eating and have just placed the food into my mouth, and she's staring at me from the kitchen asking me if I like it. Uh, or if she asks me the question and I answer it genuinely and I said, yeah, it's really good, and she'll go, you hate it? We're at the point now where if she says that, I just pause and I stare at her, and then she's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did it again.
Similarly, what is something that you do that annoys Lauren?
Easy. When I whistle, she probably wants to kill herself. She
Good.
hates it so much that I just keep doing it and it just gets worse and worse.
What is something that Lauren is afraid of, either rationally or irrationally?
Bugs for sure. She saw a cockroach in the stairwell in our apartment building the other day, and she's talked about it maybe every day. And she refuses to ever step foot in a stairwell in our apartment building again. Which is fair because cockroaches suck, but she's ridiculous. If she sees the tiniest bug in our apartment, it's like game over.
What would Lauren grab in a fire, excluding you and Jeter, of course?
Uh, ooh. If well, if she didn't have the engagement ring on that, but if she did, which she probably would, uh, she'd either go into her dresser or the closet and just like grab as much clothing as possible, like one section of clothing, and like in her closet, just grab it like that and run out.
What is your favorite memory as a couple?
Uh, that's a good one. On our 10-year anniversary, favorite memory from 10 years, basically. I feel like there's a few. Can I give a couple or a few?
Of course.
Okay. I would say like moving in together was amazing. I was super excited. Like I wasn't really nervous because we'd been together for forever. I think she was
Mhm.
pretty excited too. Um, and like it was pretty seamless and we've had a great time. Getting Jeter was definitely up there. Um, we haven't done like crazy extravagant vacations, but I think we both like really cherish when we go to like Newport, Rhode Island. Those are really fun. And then probably if may I don't know, maybe number one, but I don't know. Maybe these are in no order, but this might be number one is probably our engagement party because obviously like a great memory getting engaged and having that time, but the fact that like you guys and all of our family and like our, closest friends were there was like that night was probably like the best night of our lives. So that probably takes the cake.
What is your favorite thing that Lauren cooks for you?
Mm, that's another tough one. Um, um, I think the first one that comes to mind is chicken parm. Um, man, there's so many meals that she cooks. I'd say chicken parm is probably like the number one, but then
Okay, it's at this point in the video
she
that
does
Brian
homemade
starts just
tacos that
absolutely
are
rattling off
outrageous.
all sorts of different recipes that
And
he's
then
obsessed
also
with
she
that Lauren
recently
cooks, but
did
he
another
did
recipe
say
that she's done
chicken parm
before,
to
but it's
start. So
just
I'm
with
going to go ahead and
onions
answer
and
for him and say the
markets,
correct answer here is chicken parm.
mango, like
But Lauren, know that your
cantaloupe, that
fiance
type
is
of
obsessed with everything you
salsa
cook.
topping. That stuff is berserk too. So
Um, what is Lauren's ideal date night with you?
mm, I would probably something. Maybe I'm biased in saying this and maybe I'm wrong, but probably something along the lines of like what we did for the engagement, like something low key on the beach, like at a happy hour or like not quite sunset, but like one of those type of hours, something on the beach, like a picnic style, uh, early dinner with like some drinks and stuff. Probably something like that rather than going out to like a fancy restaurant, if I had to guess.
How many kids do you guys want?
I think Lauren's gonna say three. I'm between two and three. So hopefully
Beautiful.
she doesn't say like six.
Okay, and this is the last one, okay? What is Lauren's party trick?
Um, doing obnoxious splits in front of everybody out of nowhere. Yeah, and her
That's
hands are gonna
you
be like this. So she'll probably be in split friendly clothing, but make sure she's not in like pants or anything.
you got it. You got it. That will be my job to ensure that she is able to drop into the most iconic split of her life. Okay.